What's happening, ghoulies? Welcome back to the Voina experience. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And today we are going to be continuing our series of Spirit Halloween past themes. If you're new to the channel, if you're just watching this video for the first time, last week we started a series of videos where we explored the Spirit Halloween in-store display themes, starting with 2006, which was the first year they did it, and we went to 2008. So today we are going to start with 2009, and we're going to hopefully get through to 2011. So if you haven't watched the previous video, I will put a link to that video down in the description below. Go back, watch the first video in the series, then come back and watch this one again. But if you are continuing, welcome back and thank you very much. Before we get started, ghoulies, quick little disclaimer. We are vastly approaching the 4K mark here at TVE, and when that happens, we're probably going to be doing a little tiny giveaway. Not sure what it'll be, maybe a t-shirt or something. We definitely want to show our appreciation to you guys. We're going to be having a live Q&A video that when that happens, and during that live Q&A, we'll figure out some giveaway to hand out to you ghoulies and how you can enter it and all that fun stuff. So make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button so that way you do not miss when that happens. Also, you don't want to miss any future videos in this theme series that we're going to be doing. So we got lots of fun coming up for you guys. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to jump into the themes for this video. We're going to head over to the Spirit Wikia page and get started, ghoulies. Let's do it. All right, here we are back at the Spirit Halloween Wikia page, and we are going to scroll down to themes. Okay, here we go. So like I said, in our last video, we covered 2006 through 2008. Today, we're going to start with 2009, and it looks like that is going to be something called the Tree Tunnel. Let's take a look at the Tree Tunnel, ghoulies. All right, it says, the Tree Tunnel was a side theme created by Spirit Halloween for the 2009 and 2010 Halloween seasons. The theme consisted of multiple cardboard trees and stumps, along with green creepy cloth and super stretch spider web to create the effect of entering a forest. It also contained a large sign with the URL of the official Spirit Halloween website scrawled across it. And here you can see a picture of that very description. Here is the, you can see the cardboard trees, the sign that says Spirit Halloween at the top. It's got the creepy moss and cloth all over it, and that is how it kind of looked in the store. All right. So let's take a look at some of the animatronics that were featured in that particular display. We had the crawling girl, the crawling man, and the crawling zombie. So people were crawling around in the tree tunnel. Face Ripper clown, hanging shackled prisoners, talking skull door greeter. So as keeping with the tradition here of how we've been doing it, we're going to just choose one of the animatronics to take a look at, and I'm just going to randomly pick it. The Face Ripper clown sounds kind of fun, so let's take a look at this dude. Oh, man. Face Ripper was clown, had his hands covering his face as if he was crying, and when activated, laughter could be heard, followed by the head popping up as the eyes lit up and the mouth moved to phrases, or to a phrase. Excuse me. So that was Face Ripper Clown, because, you know, we like the animatronics here at TVE, so I do at least want to mention at least one of the animatronics from every theme. This guy looked pretty cool. Let's see if we got any like videos of him real quick here. Here's a video of him. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I definitely like the Face Ripper Clown. He was pretty cool. All right, let's head back over to the theme, ghoulies. Okay, some props featured. They show you the whole prop list. They had this eaten alive skeleton, fake ID hanging skeleton. Feathered crow, and feathered crow wings up, wings out, and folded wings. Can you ghoulies tell me what these, why that's, oh, highlighted red. I don't understand. Oh, the page does not exist. So I guess they don't have any information on those particular props if they're highlighted in red. I did not know that. All right, let's take a look at some of the photos of the theme now. Okay, so this was the trees and the stump set here. So you can see, yeah, just basically standard cardboard cutout design. Looks pretty cool, though, for a cardboard cutout. And then this was the 2010 version, so you can see they were a little bit different. The original ones did not have this creepy moss hanging over it here, so they definitely redesigned it, made it look a little bit cooler. Let's see if we can find a 2009 picture of it, because that's what we were kind of looking for here. 2009 with the crawling girl. Okay, so here you can see the tree tunnel, and it has the crawling zombie girl on the floor. And this was what it looked like in the 2009, according to the picture information, although those trees look a little bit more like the 2010 design. So I'm not really sure what's going on here, ghoulies. Here's a 2010 display. And that one's got another crawling zombie. There's another crawling zombie in the back. So it looks like you would just walk through the center here and kind of just see the props, although there doesn't look to be very many props in that particular picture. Here's a front display of it. Okay, so yeah, there's a better picture. You can kind of really see how cool and creepy it looked. Although I have to be honest, ghoulies, I'm not too much of a fan of this particular setup. I'm not sure if it's just because of the pictures that we have here to work with. But there doesn't appear to be much in the way of... Here's the 2010. Okay, that looks a little bit better. You can see there's some more props and a little bit more of a display in that version, or at least in this particular picture. What is this up here? Is that like a bat or something? What is that? No idea, but I like this little cemetery back here. So, I mean, that's kind of a cool way to do it. It appears to be just some trees that they lined up and put props in the center of it. I don't really think it was it was just a side display. It wasn't supposed to be a huge thing, I guess. I don't know if there's any other pictures of it that can better show it. Now, let's take a look at this one down. Here's one with the face ripper clown. And it looks like there's a real tall looking clown behind him there too. And this one's got some caution tape all over it. So yeah, totally a lot of different ways that you could set up just some trees and some tree stumps. I think that's all that was, ghoulies. Not overly not overly impressive. So I don't know if I particularly care for that theme myself, but hey, it's there and it's cool. All right. Let's go back and hit the Wicked Woods. So I guess we've got a overall reoccurring theme here of scary haunted forests. The Wicked Woods, also known as the Haunted Forest and Forest of the Wicked, was one of the 3 themes by Spirit Halloween for the 2009 Halloween season. The theme resembled a witch-infested forest filled with dead trees. Now that sounds kind of cool, ghoulies. We like witches here, so I kind of like that idea. Let's take a look at the... Okay, now that is much better. I really like the Beware sign. I love all the different witches. The green lights, and it looks like there's some fog coming in the back here. Yeah, these trees look way better. I love the fences here that are in front of the displays. Looks like you got a Try Me button stand there. Definitely like this a lot better than the tree tunnel, for sure. This is way creepy. So let's take a look and see what animatronics were featured in it. We have all boxed up, dead-lipped zombie, flying witch from 2009, obviously, grinning Gertrude, haunted books. Oh, we love haunted books. Reaper of Souls, Samantha, Spider's Prey at selected locations, and the Talking Tree. I don't know, ghoulies. All of these animatronics sound kind of cool. Let's pick. Which one do you want to see? Which one's your favorite? Which one? Samantha? Let's take a look. Toons is back here, and she wants to see Samantha. So let's take a look at Samantha. Oh, ew! Oh my gosh! Samantha was an animatronic sold by Spirit Halloween for the 2009 Halloween season. It resembled a young girl in an old-fashioned dress, and it had sharp teeth and was holding a lollipop, and when activated, the eyes flashed green while the head spun around. The sounds of a young girl crying could be heard. Yeah, that's creepy. Let's find a video here and see what Samantha did. Here's her video. I'm going to grab the headset. All right. That's horrifying. Yeah, completely horrifying, Ghoulies. That's a creepy animatronic. Didn't really do too much, just a head spinning motion, but those noises, very creepy. All right, let's finish taking a look at the Wicked Woods here. All right, scroll down to the pictures. Wow, there's lots of information. There's probably a lot that had to do with that particular... all right, here we go. We saw this picture already. Here's a full view picture. You can see there's some flying dude back here, a lot of witches. It's kind of a blurry picture, not real easy to see. Let's see if we can find a better one. Here's a front view, a little bit close. Okay, yeah, that's really good picture there. So you can see the different witches, and there is Samantha in the front. It looks like she was going for about 129. She's got a try me button. Look at these little heads. These heads on posts. Love heads on posts. Oh, yeah. Okay, I definitely like it. Oh, and there you can see the haunted books inside the tree there. That's pretty cool. Looks like there's some potions or something over in the other one. Like that. Not sure what is going on here. Looks like a crawling zombie is attacking a little kid. And his friends or siblings definitely aren't going to help him. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. What else? Seen in the left side. What? These must be some of the static props that were featured. What has he got on his head? He's wearing some dreadlocks. Oh, love it.
What they are.
What are they?
They're leftover American Gothic props.
Leftover American Gothic props. See, there you have it. She's my little spirit knowledge inside source. All right. Any more pictures here of the Wicked Woods? Here's one. That's a creepy looking picture. I definitely love the way the light's hitting that one. That witch is so scary. She looks like a cross between a troll and a witch. And you know what? Samantha's kind of creeping me out. She looks like a deadite. She has a face that resembles a deadite from Evil Dead with the white eyes. Totally, Ghoulies. Oh my gosh. All boxed up deadlift zombie. Okay, so here's all boxed up and deadlift zombie. In front of the Wicked Woods display. There's lots of cobwebs on that. I like it. I mean, I think it was definitely a creative and decorative theme for sure. As we continue to watch the progression of these themes throughout the years, you can tell they definitely got way better. I love this Beware sign. I think the whole thing looks really cool. There's a lot going on in there. I mean, that was a serious setup for sure. I mean, all the different pieces, all of the little decorative cobweb. I mean, I haven't seen one like this in Spirit for a couple of years for sure. What else we have? Let's see. Let's scroll down here. Spider's Prey. Okay, so this is the one that was in select stores. But you can see this big cobweb setup here. It looks like there's a spider back here. And, of course, our animatronic right there. I'm guessing that's the guy that's all wrapped up and kind of moves around like he's, trying to get out. Very cool. Very cool. What else we got? I think that's about it. What does this say? Printed theme description. Oh, let's read this, Ghoul. It says, in the dark depths of these woods under the thick canopy of trees dwells unearthly creatures that have strayed far from the light of the forest lands. Witches, spells, and devilish potions have twisted its inhabitants from fair folk to freaks and friends. Make haste if you choose to travel through these accursed paths, for every step you take puts both your body and soul in danger of possession by the evil that lurks in the forest of the wicked. Very cool. I don't recall ever seeing like a background story to the themes before, so I don't know if that's something they continued and then stopped, or if they even still do it. I'm sure we'll learn it as we go through the series here, guys. All right, so that was the Wicked Woods in 2009. Let's keep it rolling with moving on to the next display from that year, which was the Terror Tot Nursery. This sounds creepy, Ghoulies, and look at this picture right here. Definitely creepy. Terror Tot Nursery, also known as the Zombie Nursery, was one of the 3 themes created by Spirit Halloween for the 2009 Halloween season. It resembled a wooden crib with zombie babies sitting inside on blocks, and a sign with a mobile hanging from it above. Here's a quick glance at it, Ghouls. So you can see there all the zombie babies. Now, Is this the first year that we had the zombie babies? I don't know. I don't know if this is the origin of the zombie babies or not. For all you Spirit fans out there, you guys know about the zombie babies that Spirit Halloween brings out every year. These are becoming a widely popular collectible item, and I'm just wondering if this theme was sort of the origin of that prop. Let's take a look and see if we can figure that out. Let's scroll down. Take a look at the animatronic babies. We had Goodnight Kiss and Little Lucy, or is it Lucci? Lucy. Little Lucy. And then it had some prop babies like Creeping Tommy, Juggler Jimmy, Sleigh Time, and the Zombie Baby. Let's see what Little Lucy, is it Lucy? I think we're going to go with Lucy. Oh, Little Lucy. Oh, yeah, because it's short for Lucifer. We were right. Little Lucy, also known as Lucifer Devil, or is it DeVille? Lucifer DeVille was an animatronic sold by Spirit in the 2009-2010 Halloween season. It resembled a red devil baby wearing a white jumper. When activated, the head spun 360 and crying sounds could be heard as the eyes lit up. So let's take a look at this real quick. I want to see the video of the red devil baby. Ew. Okay, yeah, that was creepy. I still think that I like Samantha a little bit better, but that was definitely a creepy animatronic, especially for a baby-themed setup. Let's scroll back to the themes and find some trivia and find out about this, if there is any. Trivia! It doesn't say anything about the origin of the zombie babies. So if you know or not, leave us a comment down below and let us know that was this theme the origin of the zombie babies. Let's take a look at some pictures of the Terror Tot Nursery. All right, here's a picture of the display with a really gross looking zombie baby in the front with orange hair. Or is it red hair? But I don't know. Either way, it's gross. That is crazy. Look at all the babies in there. That is a lot of zombie babies, ghoulies. If you are a collector of the zombie baby props, this might be a cool way for you to display them at home. Is go like, you know, hit up a Goodwill or someplace secondhand furniture and get yourself an old crib, antique looking crib. Throw all your zombie babies in there. Excellent idea, ghoulies. I dig this display. Here it is, like a wide shot. That's a little bit of a blurry picture, but you can see a wide shot. Tons of zombie babies. Let's see if we can find a better picture of it. That's not so... that's a back view. Here's a display view. Look, it's a baby at the zombie babies display. That's just great. This is why I love Spirit so much. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I think that is just sort of the perfect tribute to Spirit right there was the little kids at the zombie baby display. Here's a picture of the sign. Let's see if we can get a bigger picture. That's a little bit bigger, but kind of blurry. But there's a picture of the sign, Zombie Nursery. And what is this? This is just some random... That does not look like the Zombie Nursery, so I'm not sure why that would be there. Oh, that's the mobile. Oh, okay, I see. That's the mobile. All right. Oh, okay, so instead of giraffes and elephants, it's got spiders and body parts hanging from it. Love it. Absolutely love it. What else we got from the... Is that it? Is that it? We have the video down here on the Terror Tot in-store experience. Display can be seen at 416. Let's take a look at that, ghoulies, and see if we can get a cool video at 416. Let's go to 416. Oh, there's Michael Myers. There it is. Getting a little close there on the zoom up. Did you try them? So yeah, that's definitely a creepy display, guys. I think a crib full of zombie babies is terrifying. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen that remake of Dawn of the Dead, but they featured a zombie baby in that movie, and I thought like a movie version of the zombie baby did not work for me, but I do like these props, and I think we have two of them. Evil Cece and the Papoose.
And yeah, the swaddle baby.
All right, let's head back to the Haunted Shack. So 2009, guys, had like a lot of situations going on here. Haunted Shack from 2009, also known as the Haunted Cabin, was one of the 3 themes created by Spirit Halloween for the 2009 season. The theme resembled an old, broken-down shack / cabin in the middle of the woods. The front section appeared to be a forest. The section contained various small animatronics, while the back had life-sized animatronics in various holes in the cabin. So even though we have these different like offshoots, we have the tunnel, tree, we have the haunted forest, the haunted shack, it all appears to be under the umbrella of a creepy haunted forest. Like these are just things that you're coming upon inside the haunted forest, which is actually kind of a cool concept, that you enter the store through this like, you know, tunnel, and then you just go to these different sections of a haunted forest. This one being, of course, the haunted shack. And here's what they were talking about. You've got the Michael Myers and some other animatronics hidden inside these holes. Here are some tombstones and cauldrons and some trees. And I like this little skeleton fence that's going along here. That's really cool. And the stone wall in front of it, which is where all the step pads are. That is a really cool display, guys. I like it. Let's see if we can find more information on this one. Oh, there's a whole list of animatronics here. We have the Evil Cauldron Witch, Guardian of the Grave, Horror Radio Prop, Hovering Ghost, Life-Size Rob Zombie Michael Myers, Midnight Countess, Possessed Portrait, Rising from the Grave Grim Reaper, Rising Reaper with Pumpkin, the Executioner, and Tombstone Lifter. Man, there's a lot of displayed animatronics in that theme, guys. Let's pick one. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to go for the Rob Zombie Michael Myers. Did not care for that. Let's see. I don't know. Horror Radio Prop? That just sounds interesting. I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Horror Radio Prop animatronic, sold by Spirit in 2009. Resembled small, ornate, old-fashioned radio with a skull at the top, bones surrounding the frame. When activated, the eyes of the skull, the dial, and buttons lit up as the dial moved and played creepy radio broadcasts. These kind of props are always really favorites of mine. We have a creepy TV, possessed things like books and phones and radios and stuff. I like that stuff. So let us take a look at the video of this Spirit Halloween radio. That's cool. Oh, that's really cool. That was awesome, guys. I really like that animatronic. I like how it's playing like the fictitious news broadcast of like zombies, you know, rising and stuff, and the dials going back and forth. That is really cool. I might have to try to find that, guys. I like that. Horror Radio Prop from the Haunted Shack. Let's take a look at some more pictures of the Haunted Shack. Okay, so we saw that one up there, the full view. Here's a full view with fog to give it some more ambiance. I like it. You can see these big hanging props back here, but we can't really get a good view of the rest. So let's go and see something else. Oh, here's a good shot of the Midnight Countess. She's really cool. She kind of has that Dracula's Bride look to her, holding the candelabra and everything. And I love the creepy pictures in the background. There's the radio there above the, is that a fireplace? Here's the Executioner. That's pretty creepy looking. Although, I don't know, that prop looks a little, I don't know if they didn't build it right or something, but it looks a little thin and lanky. That one almost looks like a prop, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that one. And the belt looks cheesy. There's Michael Myers, and that's it. Okay, looks like there's no videos and no other pictures. So that's pretty much it on the Haunted Shack, ghoulies. Well, let's go back and look at the final 2009, the Haunted Hearse. Haunted Hearse was a theme created by Spirit Halloween for the Spirit Halloween Gallery store. For the 2009 Halloween season, it resembled a traditional style hearse with red curtains, 2 lanterns, and wooden wheels. Inside the hearse were several lighted singing pumpkins, and a piece of grid was on the back with higher-end home decor on display. So here's a shot of the Haunted Hearse. You can see it's basically just a hearse with some Halloween decor in the inside. Pretty cool. Not very exciting. There were no animatronics or any specific props featured. It was just kind of like a decorations display. Here is the interior of the hearse. So yeah, that's basically it, ghoulies. Nothing really fancy or much to even really talk about there. Here's another picture of it in store with someone standing in front of it. I mean, it looks cool. I feel like I'd want to have like a skeleton on the inside or something to really give it a hearse look. The pumpkin seems like a weird choice to me, but that's what they went on. Okay, so that was the Haunted Hearse, you guys. Nothing really else to talk about there. All right, so moving on now to 2010. We got lots happening here in 2010. Obviously, the tree tunnel was featured again in 2010, so we're not going to look at that again. We're going to jump down to the, how do you say this? Cirque du Spirit? Cirque du Spirit? Cirque.
No, I know. I figured it out in English.
What?
It's Circus of Spirit.
Circus of Spirit. There you go, ghoulies. You see? That's why she's my right hand. Also known as the Carnival of Horrors and Terror in the Big Top. It was one of the 4 themes created by Spirit Halloween in the 2010 Halloween season. The theme resembled a large circus tent containing multiple attractions inside. Now, ghoulies, this sounds like one that's right up my alley. We like the clown setups here, so I kind of want to see this. Oh, guys, I love it. Look at this. It's got Uncle Charlie in there, a few others. I love this sign, and I love all the little spirit banners and all. This is cool, guys. I like this one. I am digging that a lot. Let's find out some more about the circus. Cirque du Spirit, I think is how you say that. Animatronics featured were Belly Buster, Bite-Sized Clown, Bone Collector, Caged Beast, Crated Mummy, Haunted Magic Mirror, Uncle Charlie, the 2010, and Zombie Barrel. I want to see this Crated Mummy. I've been kind of wanting a mummy to round it out, and this looks kind of cool, although this is not what I had in mind, but it's still cool. Crated Mummy was an animatronic sold in 2010. It resembled a mummy trapped in a crate with mummified human remains and a handle with caution written on it. When activated, the head of the mummy and the box shook as the box illuminated red, eyes flashed the same color, in synchronization with several phrases. So let us take a look at this one real quick here. I just want to see a video of this mummy.
Water, I need water. Feels like a damn pillow.
Wait, let's see that again.
Water, I need water. Feels like a damn pillow.
don't really know about that one, Ghoulies. The voice sounds an awful lot like Johnny Punk, and I'm not sure if that's giving me a mummy vibe. You know what I'm saying? In the "Give Me Water" line, it's dead. It's a mummy. I think they think they missed on that one entirely. Not a fan of that prop. All right, let's look at some more pictures from the Cirque du Spirit. I do really like this theme a lot, guys. This is really cool. I think it definitely has that circus look to it, especially with Uncle Charlie at the front of the display. Really love it. Let's see what else. Here's another picture of the display. I love these posters, guys. Oh my gosh, like I want to collect those. I wonder if there's a way to find these, and I want them. I want them a lot. Let's see here. Oh, here's one with the sign. Oh man, that is so cool. I look at the snake on top of the pedestal or the barrel there. Man, Ghoulies, I love that Carnival of Horror sign. That looks really cool. Here's another front display with the sign. Man, that is awesome. I love how I have the boxes of the animatronics out front there. That's cool. That really adds to it. Okay, here's a picture of the Zombie Barrel and Bone Collector. Awesome. And that's that. Any other videos? Let's take a look here.
It's all fun and games. Somebody loses their soul.
So that was just a brief look at that video, Ghoulies. It's playing some music, so I'm sure that I'll probably have to delete the audio from that video. I don't want to get hit with a copyright, so I didn't want to show 2 minutes of a silent video. But you guys can definitely check out the Spirit Wikia page and find that video if you want to see more of the Cirque du Spirit, which is probably one of my favorites that we have seen so far during this series of looking at these themes. Really like that one a lot, Ghoulies. Cirque du Spirit. Okay, let us return now to the list and head over to the Zombie Baby Playground. Now, it looks like they have brought out another Zombie Baby theme. So let's see what this one's like. Oh, that one looks pretty cool. Zombie Baby Playground was one of the 4 themes created by Spirit for the 2010 season. It resembled a creepy playground with a playhouse, swings, teeter-totter, and blocks. Ooh. The top half of the playhouse was normally fenced in for Evil Ernie to move around without being damaged, but it also featured a merry-go-round that slowly spun around and could fit 4 of the babies. Guys, this sounds like a pretty intricate theme with a lot of neat little detailed components to it. Let's take a look at this picture here and see it. Okay, there's a lot happening there. I want to get a closer picture because I can't really see everything in detail, so let's find some more information. First of all, the animatronics featured were Angry Alice, Chewy, Evil Ernie, Frodrick. Do you also say Frodrick Frankenstein? Goodnight Kiss, Kitty Kath, and Little Lucy was back again. I don't know, should we look at Evil Ernie or Frodrick? I want to see what Frodrick was, because, you know, that's it was an animatronic sold in 2010 and 2011, resembled a blue-skinned male child wearing a tan shirt and long sleeves. When activated, the head spun, and you could hear it speak a creepy phrase. Let's see what Frodrick was all about, guys. I gotta check out Frodrick.
If you don't play with me, then I will play with you. This will be fun.
Yeah. Again, I I don't know. Some of these props, I'm just not feeling it. I don't know. It might just be me, but that one just seemed a little meh. Let's continue looking at the theme pictures. All right. Here's hopefully a close-up display. No, can't really see anything there. I like the blocks, though, because it looks like they spell spirit and has Jack the Reaper on it, so that's kind of cool. How about this picture? Can we get... Okay, here we go. Here's a good picture. We can kind of see everything. Okay, so yeah, there's a nursery. You got to see it's all fenced in. All the various zombie babies are a part of it. You got the creepy spirit blocks and some creepy cloth. Pretty simple. Here's the swings, I guess, are here. I don't see the merry-go-round. Oh, wait, is this the merry-go-round over here, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if we can find some pictures of those particular things. Here's a seesaw. Okay. Zombie babies on the seesaw. What else? There's Goodnight Kiss at the flagship store. Okay, so yeah, the blocks do feature Spirit and Jack the Reaper, so that is kind of cool. Here's a merry-go-round. That's actually really cool. All right. Here's a picture. Okay, yeah, here's a picture of the blocks. The Spirit blocks. I kind of want the Spirit blocks. Love those. So the zombie playground. Very cool, very creepy. Zombie babies are always creepy. Especially with the playground theme and something that's really cool. All right. Let's go on to the Toy Story 3 display. Curious. Toy Story 3 display was a display created by Spirit for the 2010 season. It resembled two standees of Buzz Lightyear and Woody and Jessie against a blue backdrop with Rex and Alien and the film's logo. Okay, so I'm not really sure if this was a Spirit, like this is, yeah, that's just what all that was just a Toy Story display. Not actually one of the, animatronic theme displays. So we're not going to spend any more time on that one. We're going to head back to the list and look at the Spirit Horrorplex Theater. That sounds cool. Oh yeah, Spirit Horrorplex Theater, also known as the Haunted Movie Theater, was one of the 4 themes created by Spirit Halloween in the 2010 season. The theme resembled the entrance of a movie theater with a giant sign that read Spirit Horrorplex Theater. Inside the ticket booth and the theater itself, numerous horror icons would be found. So here you can see a picture of it. This is really cool, guys. You can see the Spirit Horrorplex Theater sign, and here we've got Pinhead, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger. Awesome. That is picking the right animatronic to fit the theme. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at what all the animatronics were. And that's it. Michael Myers, Pinhead, and Freddy Krueger. I want to see the Pinhead. Huge fan of this animatronic myself. We know Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies. This one was particularly from the Bloodline franchise and just would, move its head and he would say some phrases. Does he say phrases? Yeah, lines from the movie. Let's take a look at it real quick because I do like Pinhead and I definitely want to see this guy in action. You done?
I'm just
Okay.
Welcome to the worst nightmare of all, reality. Which do you prefer, pleasure or pain? Personally, I prefer pain. You opened the box, and your soul belongs to me. I am pain. You suffer beautifully.
That was cool, guys. Except for the shoulders being a little too wide, I think that's an excellent prop. I love the Hellraiser franchise. I love Pinhead. I actually met Doug Bradley one time. So I would love to have that animatronic. But unfortunately, they no longer make him. So let's take a look at some more pictures from the Spirit Horrorplex Theater. Here is the front again. You can see the characters there. Pretty much the same shot we saw before. Here is a side shot. So there really isn't too much to look at in terms of, here's like a wide. Okay, so here it is set up in the front of the store. You can see there. It's just kind of like a small little, I would guess, a side display. because you can see all the other ones here. But that one is kind of cool. I'm still thinking I like the Cirque du Spirit better, but this isn't bad. And that's pretty much all that one looked like. We'll kind of skip the video because there really wasn't much else to see except for here's some coming. Okay, I like the coming soon signs for the animatronics. That's creative. I dig that a lot. I wonder if we could find those somewhere like on eBay or something. That's pretty cool. All right, so the last one for 2010 is the unnamed cinema theme, which I guess kind of goes hand in hand with the Horrorplex Theater. The unnamed cinema theme was a theme created in 2010. It resembled a movie theater-inspired display containing a ticket booth. So yeah, this would go with the Horror Theaterplex. Large cup of soda, various movie posters, and vintage film projector. Didn't really feature many animatronics. Here's a couple of photos of it. Here it is with the skeleton inside the ticket booth. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I understand this Toy Story 3 era. Like, why did Spirit do that? Like, you have all this creepy Halloween stuff, and then there's just a random Toy Story 3 display. Here's the back of the ticket booth, which is kind of cool because they do have, like, a door that shows, you know, like, how you would enter the ticket booth if you were, like, an employee. Says spirits only. That's pretty creative. Here's a picture of the film projector, which I thought might have been an animatronic, but apparently it is just a cardboard cutout from what it looks like here in this picture. Still pretty cool, though. And Toons is here informed me that I skipped a theme. The Spirits Hollow Cemetery. I don't even know how I skipped that. It's right in front of me. So this will be the last one from 2010, and then we'll go to 2011. Spirit Hollow Cemetery. Ooh, cemeteries. You think we're getting a new cemetery theme this year? I think it's going to be pretty cool. Spirit Hollow Cemetery, also known as the Graveyard, was one of the themes created in the 2010 season. The front of the theme resembled a large gateway that read Cemetery next to it. Next to the gate were two risers. The back of the theme resembled a large grave site where numerous headstones and animatronics were set up. So here you go. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool, guys. You can see it's got the risers here, and then you've got, it just leads you into the cemetery where all of these animatronics were displayed. Very cool. Let's see what animatronics were featured in it. Oh, a whole list of them. We've got Demonica, Fuming Rotter Animated Fog, Accessory, Grave Bustin' Skull, Guardian of the Grave, Lurching Vampire, Resurrection Mary, Rising from the Grave Corpse, Rising from the Grave Zombie, Rising Reaper with Pumpkin, Rocking Vampire, and Tombstone Lifter. Let's take a look at this Rocking Vampire. Curious. Whoa. Okay, so this guy would hang upside down, and when activated, he would swing back and forth. So this is a swinging prop. Not a huge fan. Let's take a look at his video, though, just to see what he did. Not bad. That guy's not bad, Ghoulies. For a swinging prop, not too bad. I think his face looks a little too fake, but other than that, that would be a cool vampire prop to have in a theme such as this, if you were displaying him like that. Let's see some more photos of this Spirit Hollows cemetery. Okay, here we've got a wide shot of it, so you can see kind of everything. There's the vampire up there. Here's all of these zombie props, hanging corpses, all kinds of stuff in there, guys. That's actually a really cool display. Here is another shot of the display from a different angle. Very cool. I like all of the cobwebs that they've got in this particular one. Like, they're just all over the place. Really sets the mood. Love it. Here's an interior shot. You can kind of see what it looks like in there. Very cool. I like displays that are interactive like this, where it's not just a cardboard stand with an animatronic sitting on it. Here is Demonica. Ew, look at this pumpkin, guys. That's creepy. Look at that face. It's like The Exorcist. Just some random face in the background. All right, here's Resurrection Mary. Cool. And let's see what else we got. Here's the lurching vampire in the display. So there were a lot of vampires and zombies in this particular one, obviously a cemetery. And one more shot of the whole display there. Look, here's a picture of Freddy Krueger in the back. And there's Jason! All right. What else we got here? Here's one with, looks like this grave digger zombie. Night digger. That's actually kind of cool. I like that one a lot better than the grave digger animatronic that came out a couple of years ago. It had like weird knobby knees, and I didn't really like that. But this guy is actually really cool.
You mean the caretaker?
Caretaker.
I like him.
I did not care for the caretaker. Okay. Let's move on now. All right, so I think that was the complete 2010 list. So far, I think my favorite one has got to be the Cirque du Spirit of all the ones we have seen so far. What's been your favorite so far? We're going to go into 2011 now, is the last year we're going to look at for this particular video. And we've got a few to look at, starting with the Vampire Mausoleum. So I guess they're going to keep the vampire thing going. It's a display, a cemetery, presumably infested with vampires. So this just kind of looks more or less a revamping of the Spirit Hollow Cemetery, because I believe that is the exact same sign, and they're featuring vampires in it. So I think we're just going to sort of assume that this was a revamping of the Spirit Hollow Cemetery. Yeah, I mean, it looks a little bit different. Let's see if we can get a picture here. It looks a little bit different, and it's got a few different animatronics, but I think overall this was just sort of the same idea. Nothing new. Yeah, here's one that's got like this really cool looking, is that like a, oh yeah, so there's like the building of the mausoleum, it would be. You can see some candelabras in there, and this dude's wearing a Freddy sweater. All right. And it had animatronics. Let's see, what do we have here? This would have been, of course, the year of the jumping spider. Yeah. You got the creepy caretaker, gravedigger, guardian John Doe, life sentence, talking busts, vampire and coffin. What's life sentence? Oh, this thing. Yeah, I remember that. That would be cool to have in the mausoleum. I believe it, like, shook the gates and had some phrases. Let's take a look and see if there's any videos of it. Yeah. Yeah. And it fogs. Okay, so that was the Vampire Mausoleum, which again just appeared to be a kind of like a revamping of the Spirit Hollow Cemetery from the previous year. So we're going to go over here to this window wall gallery display. I wonder what that is. It says window wall gallery display, unofficial name, was a theme created by Spirit Halloween for the 2013. We're not in 2013.
Maybe you clicked the wrong thing.
Let's go back. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to have to skip that one because that one says 2013, so we're not going to look at that one. Zombie Baby Scare Swings. So it looks like they've continuing their Zombie Baby yearly theme display, although we haven't had one for a while, so I guess at some point they must have stopped those. It says the Zombies Baby Scary Swings, also known as the Spirit Playground, was one of the 4 themes created in the 2011 season. It included large swing with zombie babies on it and several wooden ticket booths with zombie babies inside them. So here you have a general photo. Here are the ticket booths, which are very cool. And it looks like the swing is up here. Here's a baby on a swing. Here's some and there's some. Maybe we can get a better shot if we scroll down. Yeah, here we go. So you have the swing is here. You can see here's where the babies sit on the swings. There are the the arm poles, and it would just rotate around. You got try me buttons. Pretty cool. It's just what else can you do with zombie babies other than have nurseries and playgrounds? So I think if you collected all of these themes throughout the years, you could assemble a really creepy looking zombie baby, amusement park. Let's see what else we got. Oh, hit the wrong button. Let's go back. All right. So we had some animatronics. I think we've seen all these. The Wiggler. What is the Wiggler? The Wiggler. Oh, we got to see the Wiggler, ghoulies. I've got to see this thing.
That's funny.
Yes. Oh, ghoulies. Gotta get the Wiggler. That's a funny baby. Love it. Okay, let's go back to the theme and take a look at some photos. Not too many photos. Looks like we've seen most of them then. Here's one that's got a different picture of the zombie swing with the zombie baby at the ticket booth. It looks like it's taking a chunk out of the ticket booth sign. Was there anything else? That was it, huh? Okay. Here are the ticket booths and the turnstile. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like it. I love the Jack the Reaper right there. That's pretty cool. Here's a bigger display. Here, you can see it. Here's a full display of it here, guys. So you got the ticket booths. You can see the swing back here in the background with all the zombie babies displayed on it. Pretty cool. Not bad. I would like to see the swing in action. Let's see if there's a video. Yeah. No, that's... Yep. So you can see the babies there swinging around. There we go. Very cool. I like that swing a lot. That would be cool to see in store. And I'm sure I did see it, but that was many eons ago, so I really don't remember. All right, ghoulies. The House of Horrors is our next stop on the 2011 displays. And I feel like we've seen the House of Horrors before. Did we see House of Horrors? No, it says one of the 4 themes created in 2011. It resembled an old house containing multiple horror icons inside and on the porch. And here's a picture you can see. They've got the 2011 Ghostface, which I think was the best Ghostface animatronic. In fact, I just posted a short on the channel of the 2011 Ghostface. Love that animatronic. Can't see who that is. Is that like maybe Reagan? I don't know. I gotta see. Let's see if we can find a better picture. Animatronics, we had the Boris Karloff Frankenstein, Ghostface, and Reagan. So let's take a look and see. Here's a picture of it. Okay, so this is the full sort of display. You have the house, and there's cutout windows where you can put the animatronics and have them shown and displayed. Here is a picture with Ghostface on the front with his phone. You can see Reagan in the window. Although I think that's a picture and not the actual animatronic. Here's Reagan, though. The life-size Reagan. Oh, and there's a picture of her. Like, that's kind of cool. You get a picture of her up here, and then the demon version. Here is Boris Karloff Frankenstein, which I think I need to see a video demo. We'll see that in just a second. I kind of want to see some more pictures of it. Here is another picture of the display. You can see Reagan and Frankie in there. There's a wide shot. Very cool. I want to see this Boris Karloff Frankenstein real quick, because I don't remember this animatronic. Let's scroll down and see this video. I'm a Frankenstein fan, and I just didn't, for some reason, knew this guy even existed.
I, of course, knew.
Well, of course. But I want to see this guy.
It's alive! It's alive!
Man, I tell you, Ghoulies, they just don't make them this cool anymore. For I love it. I love it. I love this animatronic. Excellent. That is fabulous. That was just so cool. All right. I believe we saw all the pictures. So that is the 2011 House of Horrors theme from Spirit Halloween. All right, let's go back. What we got left? We've done the mausoleum, these swings. Okay, we've got Cars 2 display. And you know what, guys? I think if that's just like the Toy Story display, I'm going to just going to skip it.
It's not.
But, I mean, it's the same idea. It's just the Disney display of Cars 2, so we're not even going to bother with that. That's not why we're here. We're going to go finally to the Zombie Wasteland. The Zombie Wasteland was one of the 4 themes created in 2011. It resembled a zombie-infested sewer with a large tunnel, a moving industrial fan, sludge barrels, several sewer-themed light fixtures, and concrete walls with gaping holes with props inside. The theme also had a fogging tube system and 2 slime waterfalls. Yes! That sounds really fun, guys. All right, here's a picture of it. You can see the barrels, the covering here, all the animatronics. Back here you have all these cool displays. This looks really cool, guys. Let's take a look at this featured animatronics that they had. Brain-eating zombie, Demonica comes back. Eaten alive, flesh-eating zombie from 2011, which was one of my favorites. Moving bag of rats. Rosemary Zombie Girl, one of Cece's favorites. Twilight Twitcher, the Zombie Bait, and the Zombie Crawler. The Moving Bag of Rats sounds interesting. I have not seen this before. So I kind of want to check out the Moving Bag of Rats real quick, guys. Yeah. Okay, so that was a little underwhelming. I was kind of thinking it would be like a Betty Sharp type thing where the bag looked like it was crawling, and I mean the rat noises were cool, but that was more of like a womp womp for me. All right, so let's see some more pictures here. Here is just the general front display. You can see the zombies back there and this little wasteland tunnel. Kind of cool. Flesh-eating zombie and Twilight Twitcher. Together there, I like the sewer grate here in the background. That's pretty cool looking. Dig that. We've got... Here's a wider shot of the display. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a really cool looking display. Especially since it has a fogging capacity to it. I think that would probably help with it. Whoop. See if we can find anything here. Display. Moving bag of rats and eaten alive. What we got here? So yeah, here you go. Here you can see the toxic barrels. You got all the zombies and the sewage spewing out here. If a toxic sewer theme is what you're going for, this is certainly the way to go. This one doesn't really, jump out at me as much as the other ones have. I mean, the detail in the artwork is kind of cool. I love this sign, for example. But I don't know, like this house is kind of cool. This spirit stuff is kind of cool. I know this one just seemed a little, not my favorite year, I guess, for the displays. Although these barrels are pretty cool, guys. I do like the Dangerous Spirit Sewer barrels. Like that a lot. Yeah. I don't know. I think overall, the 2011, with the exception of the zombie scary swings, I'm not really a huge fan of the 2011 displays, and they were all right. I mean, the Vampire Mausoleum, like I said, was more or less just a recreation of the Spirit Hollow Cemetery. The scary swings were kind of cool. The House of Horrors was just a little, I guess, as I said, underwhelming. It was just a house with just a display. There really wasn't much to it. When you go back and you look at 2010, where it had the big Cirque du Spirit, which was really awesome, and you had the Horrorplex Theater, and even in 29, when you had sort of the giant forest, I mean, those were really elaborate, and this one just seemed like they got a little bit lazy. I don't know if that's the right word. Maybe I'm being picky. I don't know, but just was not a fan of the 2011 series.
My favorite was the House of Horrors.
House of Horrors was the little one's favorite. Well, all right, Ghoulies, that about does it for this particular video of the Spirit Halloween themes over the last years. We've covered 2009 through 2011. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next video in the series. We're going to be covering years 2012 through 2014, so you don't want to miss it, Ghoulies. And until next time, we'll catch you later, Ghoulies.